Hello and welcome to Thought of the Day. My name is Pastor Paul Aldridge. I'm one of the leaders of the Estuary Group of churches at Ashington, Rayleigh and Southend. I've called this Thought of the Day, Make a Change. And I wonder how many attempts it took to build the first automobile. And I wonder how many attempts it took to fly the first aircraft in the sky. Well, we probably never know. But I come across a short story and I'm not really sure whether it was a true story or not. But I thought it would encourage someone out there today. It's called The Magpie and the Mirror. A man was walking through his car park at work and watched as a magpie was attacking itself in its own reflection in a car's side mirror. Stupid bird, he thought to himself. Then the man thought for a moment about how silly birds are, attacking themselves, and then he realised that maybe we're not so different. How many times are we our own worst enemies? How many times do we fail to take advantage of an opportunity because we don't believe in our own abilities? How many times do we allow fear to hold us back? Well, this made me think that those people that I've just mentioned who built the first automobile, if they'd have allowed fear to hold them back, we may never have had the first automobile. And the first aircraft, maybe that's more fearful, trying to fly an aircraft in the sky, which could just drop out the sky and crash and kill you. They never allowed fear to hold them back. How many times do we distract ourselves with meaningless activities instead of doing what's really important? And how many times do we allow our negative emotions to override our positive? Good questions to think about. Michael Jackson once sang a song called Man in the Mirror. This is what Michael wrote in his song. I'm starting with a man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. Is it time to make a change in your life? Don't be like the magpie anymore. Stop sabotaging your own efforts. When you look in a mirror, be kind to yourself. Encourage yourself and start to make the changes necessary to be your very best. It was about 20 years ago that I stuck a small daily reading in the back of my Bible. It reminded me that all things are possible. It's called The Winning Attitude. It says, according to the law of aerodynamics, a bumblebee can't fly. Their wings are too big for their body. Sorry, ran the other way. Their body is too big for their wings. But nobody ever told them, so they just fly anyway. When God says you can, it cancels out everybody else's you can't. It's never too late to go back and study. It's never too late to change a career, to reconcile a relationship. It's never too late to get yourself super fit. It's never too late to change a bad habit, to go back to church even, to follow your dreams, to start a business, to write a book, to become the person that God has called you to be, to learn a new skill, maybe to travel or to change the world. I've heard a lot of people say, it's too late for me. You're one of these people that say that. Let me assure you that it's never too late. Know this, God's word would say to you today in Isaiah 41:10, don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous, victorious right hand. And Romans 8:28-31 says, and we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose. For whom he foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, whom he predestined, he also called. Whom he called, these he also justified, and whom he justified, these he also glorified. What then shall we say to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us? There's a group that most of us would probably know called Elam Sounds. They sing a song called Trust in the Lord. This is how some of the words go. Trust in the Lord, trust in the Lord. Lean not on your own understanding, and I trust in you. Rest in the Lord, rest in the Lord. Lean not on your own understanding, and I rest in you. So why not go for it? It's never too late. Be like the bumblebee and fly. Remember, when God says you can, it cancels out everybody else's you can't. Well, to finish today, I want to leave you with God's word. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Well, thanks for listening. Stay safe. Bye for now.